Hey, so decided to do something a little bit different. Got high and decided to write a book. So actually got quite a few pages out, and this is just the beginning chapter, let's say. So let me know what you guys think. If you want the rest of it posted, it'll take some time. But yeah, let me know. Thanks, guys. Hey, Milk! Juicy yelled as he slapped the back of Milky's head. Pass that fucking bubbler already. The bubbler he was referring to is a beautiful three-chamber bubbler, dark crystal blue with a Sherlock Holmes style tip and a canyon of a bowl that could easily hold a full gram of fine grass. It had a deep pull to it, and a deep tremble that you felt rumbling through your hand in the palpitations in your inhale, making for such a beautiful smoke, but was such a bitch to clean. I remember the first time I had to clean it. It took me damn well near 2 hours, soaking it and trying to manipulate the solution to go through all three of the chambers and clean out all that tar and shit. I hated cleaning it, but I hated smoking out of a dirty piece even more. Milky handed over the blue pearl, and with some self-admittance in his voice, he gently said, "Sorry." Milk would always get to thinking about something and forget to pass the grass, but I would always make sure to remind him. Milky wasn't his real name, but I started calling him that ever since we were 13. Everyone else called him Lardass, unless you were an adult, and even half of them called him Lardass as well. But the teachers referred to him as Kane Roberts, and he really didn't like Kane either, but preferred Kane over Lardass. He would always avoid everyone at recess in hopes that he wouldn't be picked on, although sometimes I thought maybe, deep inside, he would come to school one day with a gun or a knife or something and start offing everyone. I see more and more of that kind of problem solving going on today, and even though I never picked on him, I knew that wouldn't make a difference if he were to come in here all Columbine style shooting up the place. I don't know if it was ever really that bad, or if it was just that what I told myself to get me to go over and talk to him on that Friday noon hour. I seen him sitting on a stump just in the tree line of our playground of our school, in our small little pathetic village, Flodder Pond. Was a government stated village of about 235 depending on the month or the year that you asked. And our little school had a farm-sized playground due to the fact that it used to be a farm, or at least I thought so for what I could remember. And all those houses were spread out so far as they were all some sort of farms or acreages from the old days. I would sneak away from everyone and go for a walk in the woods behind the school, and one day I seen Kane sitting on a stump by himself. I thought this might be a proactive opportunity to having Kane come in and shooting me all up if he were to snap from no one liking him. So I walked over to him and simply said, "Hey." "Hey," he replied back to me in a somber voice, not knowing to expect if I were to about start picking on him, or if I might just be looking for directions to the next lonely stump. "Hey, I just wanted to come over and say hey. We never really talk much." "Oh yeah?" he smirked questionably. "Yeah," I replied. "I thought I didn't know that much about you and figured you might want to chat." And like a rabid dog jumping from the dark, dungy doghouse, jolted out the words, "Oh yeah? Why do you want to talk to me? You want to pick on me to feel better about yourself? You want to pull a prank on me? Try it. I'll kick your ass if you try." "Whoa, whoa," I exclaimed. "Really? I just came over here to see what's up." "Sorry," he gently said as he backs down slightly, but not letting off his full guard. Who knew if he would ever let down his guard? The way people teased him, who knew how long he might be damaged for? Some say it makes you stronger, and others say it's just a part of life. but I don't see how gay teens offing themselves is a part of life. And why would we need celebrities to spend so much time talking about bullying and teasing if it wasn't such a big issue? And not like I was going to tell him that, but I did reply. I guess. I'm just a bit different than everyone else. I just like seeing what other people are up to and interested in, like space or sports or books. He sat back down into himself a bit more and sarcastically said, Space? Like aliens in space? Sure. Just whatever. Whatever comes to mind. I gently replied, trying to get his teeth to stop showing in fear of him trying to bite me. He chuckled a bit and smiled slightly. We're all just a little strange, don't you think? He only replied back with a weird grin and bowed his head to his pizza sub sandwich and took a big mouthful of sub and sauce, of which I was surprised was nowhere to be found on his shirt as of yet, with the way that he was eating. Yeah, I just feel like I don't have to be like everyone else. I like to do my own thing. Don't get me wrong, I dig the floor hockey and all the fun stuff, but I also like to check out other things that everyone else isn't interested in. Like what? Kane excitedly asked, almost as if he forgot that we had just met. I don't know, like nutmeg. Nutmeg? He asked, as if this were a joke once again. Yeah, I was watching something on TV. The news flipped on. They were talking about the dangers of nutmeg if you smoked it. Kane then started laughing. Smoke nutmeg? You're straight messed up. Spitting food everywhere as he laughed again. Yeah, they were saying Martin Luther King Jr. smoked it daily. Why? Kane asked unknowingly. Something about it giving you the same effects as marijuana does. Like pot? He questioned abruptly. Yeah. He got more defensive yet again and asked, What are you trying to pull with me? What's your angle? My angle? Dude, I'm just talking about what I seen on TV. Chill. Sorry. He stated and sat back down again very quickly, like a scared little mouse trying to venture into a lit-up room in desperation for food. Hey, I get it, I bolted out of my mouth. No one's nice to you around here, and it's not like I've ever talked to you before. But you've also never tried to talk to me. And furthermore, you kind of asked for it, pointing to a soft spot that had now just jumped onto his shirt by then. But I'm not here to talk about shit like that. I just wanted to say hi. Tell you what, let's start over. I'm Alan. Alan Dobbs. Funny as it were, it was said like doobs, and I guess people often said it like doobies, and thought that that was a sign all in itself. I'm just talking with you because I thought you might have something cool to talk about. Are you down for that? He softly said, Kane, and held out his hand. We were a school where everyone knew everyone, but only hung out with people in groups of our own, just like everyone else in the world, I guess. Although I did not hesitate to return my hand and simply say, Alan. And we simply exchanged pleasantries as a fresh start. Kane then asked again, Nutmeg? I replied, Nutmeg.